So this is going to be a reading for my Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. It's going to be for September 24th through the 26th. Now keep in mind, with this being general, you only want to take what does apply to you and leave the rest. If you want more so of a personal, just check out the information listed below. And make sure you subscribe so you never miss a beat. Okay. So the first card is going to represent the message from your spirit guides, and we have initiation. We also have fire element energy on this card, and we have argonite. Excuse me. I love argonite. Argonite is a really dope crystal. Okay, so with this energy, initiation. So you guys are personally going through a process of initiation into the next cycle. I said cycle. What? The next cycle in your life. And this is also the energy of like personal revelations taking place, and you coming to a point of like viewing things from a different perspective. So this could be like where you guys have been procrastinating or basically finding reasons to avoid things that you need to take care of or things that you know you could possibly succeed at. And it's like you having to have some really interesting conversations with self in the near future, or at least the realization of where you guys need to make some things happen. If it's not like personally a conversation you have, that kind of shift the dynamic in the way you do things, if that makes sense. This is about like finding that spark again, also, where some of you guys have been pretty much thrown off from your passions, your goals, or the things that make you feel inspired or keep you going daily. Spirit wants you to get back to that point. But what I see for the first card, this is going to represent the theme. And I have the Strength card. Hold on. So the theme of this time frame, this could have something to do with the Leo. But regardless of the zodiac sign, this is about staying focused and staying determined regardless of what little issues, obstacles, challenges try to come your way, regardless of if that's people, yourself, really whatever it is. This is making sure that you stay focused on the things that are important to you in terms of, you know, career elevation, personal healing. It's not even anything to do with just career with that. Also, this is getting to a point to where you guys are confident in your personal decisions, but also confident in where you're headed. Some of you kind of get caught up in your own thought process and you kind of like forget that you can do certain things. But with the Ten of Pentacles, some of you may also be trying really, really hard to stay strong for a family situation or a long-term relationship, or a relationship that you want to be long-term, to work out. Now, looking at love specifically, I have the Two of Swords. So you may be very conflicted or in a space to where your thoughts really shift from one direction to another. So in one breath, you could be like, well, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to deal with this situation anymore. I don't want to put up with this anymore. Then in the next breath, you may, you know, within the next hour or so, shift that thought process. So it's like the constant confliction, or you're dealing with someone who has that energy, or it's mirroring where you guys are both doing it. Okay. Clarifying that, I have the Four of Cups. So you're very conflicted because you are dissatisfied with how things are playing out and you don't feel like you're necessarily getting your way, but you also don't want to completely walk away either. Dang and fly. But when it comes to career, I have the Page of Swords in reverse. And some of you have an idea that you're just choosing not to pursue. Some of you are more so like allowing petty thoughts to kind of confuse you in terms of what you know you want to do. It's like knowing you want to go for this career opportunity, but then like letting little minuscule, I don't know, like this could be like making excuses in a sense. Like, oh, it's too far from here. Or, oh, if I do this, then I have to do this. It's like almost making excuses. Some of you have, like I said, an idea you're just not exploring. Even though you want to. It just may not be something you're doing in this time frame. Now, the advice for you with the Moon card, there's definitely a need for you to listen to your inner intuition and stop kind of second guessing it. But also, this is like staying away from this like need to make decisions based off of fear or allow your fear to succumb you so much so that you drown in it and that you get overwhelmed to a point where you do nothing about your said situation. It's like letting fear rule you, essentially. Now, this last card, this is going to represent the future. And with the Eight of Cups, this is you just emotionally acknowledging, look, I'm just pretty unhappy with this. I'm unhappy with this situation. I'm unhappy with this. And I don't want to put up with it anymore. With the Five of Cups, this is the energy of kind of being stuck in the energy of guilt, stuck in the energy of focusing on things that you can't necessarily change. So you want to stay away from that, especially when it comes to like a marriage or a relationship you have with somebody who is married, or just regrets in general. And some of you could be using like your spiritual journey as a way of healing, even though it is a tough time for you. But overall in energy, this is what I see. I hope I did kind of put things in perspective. Thumbs the video up, subscribe if you want to see future readings. Check the description if you need a personal, and I'll see you later.